Bad habits cause considerable damage to human existence. Loss of potential and motivation, premature aging of the human body, and various diseases can occur due to these bad habits. It affects you physically and mentally. But here, the question is, why do we still do them? Or is there any solution to get rid of them? The answer is yes, there is. Before diving into the methods that will help you get rid of the bad habits, make sure to subscribe to the channel Mindset Madness and hit the bell icon to be part of our YouTube family. Number 1. Be prepared for change. Want to quit smoking? Or want to get rid of alcohol? Or even it's a very small habit like nail biting or having street food every other day. It all requires acceptance and willingness to change. Whoa, I've cracked the key, but this is where it begins. People resist change because they believe they will lose something of value or fear they will not be able to adapt to the new ways. It's a significant change to their daily routine, which is deeply emotional because it threatens their level of safety and security. Change can be challenging for many people. It is well worth keeping in mind that change is part of growing as a person. We might not like how society is changing or how our community is changing, but we need to be able to cope with these changes in a positive way. We desire a lot of outcomes in life, but we don't want to change. In everybody's life, change always happens, both planned as well as unexpected. But what matters is how you manage to cope with these obstacles. Being uncomfortable is the only way to change. Come out of your comfort zone. Number 2. Make a plan. Remember when we used to make plans to irritate our siblings or our neighbors? That was fun until that one guy who decides not to go according to the plan. That was super annoying. But did you notice something? The plan is the way to accomplish your objective. And if anything goes opposite to your plans, you will definitely be going to fail. In conclusion, plan is your map to success. It is basically a set of rules you need to follow on a daily basis to break down any habits slowly. And while planning, we should keep in mind that your targets need to be small and something you can achieve every day. It basically makes it easy for you to understand how work is to be done. Planning provides direction for action, operates as a pattern for determining what direction should be taken. Planning makes the goals and objectives clear in the minds of all individuals working in different capacities. Just remember to keep your plans as simple as possible. This plan will help you to reboot your habit. Number 3. Set specific targets. We humans are evolving day by day. This means that we don't hit a milestone every other second. It requires many baby steps to reach this desired goal. We don't graduate in a few days, but it needs years to do that. So we don't learn to walk the moment we are born, but we take slow and small steps to walk. This same example goes with when we want to break our bad habits. If we are willing to quit smoking, then we don't have to go like, I will quit smoking from now on forever. Well, that is very obvious that it is not possible because it's not a piece of cake. It's addiction. You can't let go of any bad habit or any addiction so easily. Let's say if you take 10 cigarettes a day, then you don't have to quit it out of a sudden because that is far too broad and an undefined goal. Instead, decrease the number of cigarettes day by day. You will gradually notice the change, and one fine day you will experience and enjoy the freedom you will have in your life. You can apply the same trick to eradicate any of your smallest or biggest bad habits. Number 4. Reward and repeat. Remember that as a child, we all used to impress our teachers in order to get rewards? No, it doesn't mean that you were greedy, but let's just be honest. In order to get rewards, we used to complete our work on time and arrived at school on time with a clean and tidy uniform. It proves that it's human nature that we do things in order to get rewards. So now it's time for you to do that again, but this time not to get rewards from your teacher, but to get rid of your bad habit, which will be your reward of a lifetime. Knowing that there's a reward for your hard work will help keep you motivated. But we are careful of the reward you set. If you want to reduce your screen time, then don't reward yourself by watching 5 seasons on Netflix, you clever human being. But think of other things that bring you peace and joy. Give yourself a good sleep, have a day out with the family, or a nice homemade dinner yourself. By doing this continuously, your brain will start to link pleasure to accomplishing the task or objective and move towards it in the future. Number 5. Charge amends. We're all aware of the fact that while going through any journey, we face many distractions. Being on one track can be difficult for us, and so you need to think of an idea if you ever get distracted from your path. We have already discussed the idea to keep you committed to your target, and now it's time to face the evil that keeps disturbing us in between. Start putting a penalty on yourself whenever you go against your plan. I know it sounds childish, but it is well worth using this idea. Let's use an example to understand this trick. If you're willing to lose your weight and meanwhile you crave cupcakes, then first you have to replace that thought. But if it didn't work out well and you ate the cupcake, then you'll have to pay a fine of $1 every time. I'm sure you will not get distracted after 3 or 4 times of doing that. But the thing which you have to keep in mind is that don't be harsh on yourself. If you put $100 every time you swore, then it will make you anxious. Number 6. Change your environment. Think of any of your bad habits. If you smoke when you are around your friends, then stop hanging out with them. If you get distracted by your mobile phone, then ask your parents or your siblings to hide it somewhere. If you drive too fast normally because you're in a hurry, then start doing things on time. If you feel lazy every time, then find your motivation and by the way, Mindset Madness will help you in doing that too. If you bite your nails when you're stressed, then stop stressing over things. Right now, your environment makes your bad habit easier. It basically provides environmental favors to you, and you find yourself at ease in these conditions and gets addicted to it. It makes good habits harder for you. Change your environment, and you can change the outcome. Removing triggers from your environment is a huge part of breaking your habits. Number 7. Be patient. While doing so, many efforts to become a better human being by getting rid of these bad habits can take lots of courage. The thing you should keep in your mind is to be patient throughout your journey. Making hard changes is a marathon for sure. The habits you developed took time to become part of you. Changing those habits and behaviors will also take time. As you have established those bad habits, changing bad habits doesn't happen overnight. So try not to get upset or frustrated with yourself when the process takes time. It takes a while for your brain to form new connections for a new pattern of behavior to kick in. Don't judge yourself. Keep doing the best you can and love yourself for every effort you make. Keep your vision in the view and be gentle with you. Number 8. Track your progress. You need to track your progress during the journey of getting rid of the bad habits. If you fail, write it down, why it happened. Identifying the trigger or moment that caused you to return to the habit is vital for stopping it from happening again. Maybe a visit with friends in a shopping mall caused you to overspend money, while having a stressful day at school has caused you to start biting your nails again. Write down as much as you can about your feelings and environment, and after that, make sure not to repeat this habit, because you have come a long way to be where you want to be, and it also does wonders positively. Habit tracking provides visual proof of your hard work, a subtle reminder of how far you've come. Plus, the empty square you see each morning can motivate you to get started because you don't want to lose your progress by breaking your streak. Number 9. Swap your bad habits. Since our childhood, we have been told manners and etiquette, which longs till our lifetime. This is a good habit, and it took time for you to adopt it. But when we talk about bad habits, so it will be difficult for you to eradicate any bad habit completely from your life. But swapping the bad habits with good ones can work out well for you. You can substitute good habits by thinking of the bad habit you have adopted. For example, you have developed a habit of wasting money on the things you don't need. Think what it gives you. It may help you boost your mood. So start thinking of the ways that can boost your mood in a better way. Put extra money towards a dream vacation. Vacation will save you from spending so much on shopping. And I mean, who doesn't love vacations? Likewise, you can teach yourself new and healthy ways to deal with stress and boredom, which you can then substitute in place of your bad habits. Number 10. Leave yourself reminders. Keeping in mind your habits, I can bet you that you have forgotten to subscribe to our channel. I may forgive you for this if you will do it right now. But if you will forget your goal of leaving behind all the bad habits, then I may not forgive you. But no need to worry, because I have a solution for that too. Leave yourself reminders. Using stickers, sticky notes, or other visual reminders wherever the habit behavior happens can help you rethink the action when something triggers you. Want to break the habit of eating sweets after every meal? Try leaving small stickers on your dining table or on your refrigerator that you will see when you go to reach for the sweets. After reading those, your objective will be revised in your mind, and you will stay away from that if you sincerely want to change yourself and your habit. These strategies for breaking your bad habits are not that complicated. They only require time to work. They require you to do them every day, staying true to your end goal. Success won't come to you straight away. You have to do struggles for that. It will eventually come. You have to keep going. Keep doing small things on a daily basis and observe the new you. Till then, subscribe to our channel Mindset Madness and stay tuned for the upcoming videos.